Hexagram 64 Unfinished Business. Hexagram 64, also known as unfinished business or before completion. This hexagram represents a state of transition where success is possible but not yet fully realized. Here are its key aspects. Judgment. Unfinished business suggests successful progress, but with caution. Imagine a young fox nearly crossing a stream without getting its tail wet. While success is within reach, a small misstep could lead to setbacks. The superior man exercises discernment and patience. Image. Fight over water. The image of unfinished business. The superior man carefully discriminates among the qualities of things. Like fire above water, consider the different positions and nuances before arranging them in order. Zoran's unfinished symphony. Zoran the dragon was feeling pretty good about himself. He'd learned about small actions and maintaining balance. Surely, he thought, he must be the wisest dragon in all the land by now. Time to tackle the final boss of wisdom, he declared, accidentally scorching his own tail in excitement. Youch. Note to self. Less fire, more thinking. He flew back to the misty mountains, where Hexagon the wise turtle was attempting to solve a dragon-sized crossword puzzle. Oh great and puzzled one, Zoran boomed, causing Hexagon to jump and scatter his puzzle pieces everywhere. Oops. Sorry, I'm here to learn about Hexagram 64. Hexagon sighed, picking up his scattered puzzle. Ah, you mean Wei Chi? Or before completion? Zoran's face fell. Before completion? I thought I was done. I've learned so much already. Hexagon chuckled. Oh, Zoran, Hexagram 64 teaches us that we're never truly finished learning or growing. Zoran scratched his head, causing a small avalanche. So, I'll never be the wisest dragon. Not exactly, Hexagon explained. It means that there's always more to discover, more to understand. Life is a journey, not a destination. Zoran's eyes crossed as he tried to process this. But I like destinations. They usually have snacks. Hexagon laughed. Think of it this way. If you finished learning everything, wouldn't life be boring? Zoran considered this. Well, I do like excitement. Like the time I tried to juggle sheep. Did you know sheep don't like being juggled? I can imagine, Hexagon said dryly. Hexagram 64 is about embracing the journey, even when things are uncertain or unfinished. Zoran nodded enthusiastically, accidentally knocking over a nearby tree. Oops, I guess that's one journey I didn't quite finish. Exactly, Hexagon said. Now, how can we turn this unfinished business into a learning opportunity? Zoran thought hard, smoke curling from his nostrils. Oh, I know, I'll turn it into a bridge for the mountain goats. He carefully positioned the fallen tree across a small ravine. Well done, Zoran, Hexagon beamed. You've taken an unfinished situation and created something new and useful. Just then, a family of mountain goats appeared. They looked at the new bridge, then at Zoran, then back at the bridge. The smallest goat took a tentative step onto the tree. See, Zoran said proudly, I've mastered Hexagram 64. I took an unfinished thing and crack. The tree, not quite thick enough to support the weight, began to split. Oh no, Zoran cried. Without thinking, he dove under the tree, using his back to support it. Quake! Little goaties, run across. The goat family scampered across Zoran's makeshift bridge. Once they were safe, Zoran carefully lowered the tree into the ravine. Well, Hexagon said, trying not to laugh, that was certainly an adventure in before completion. Zoran flopped down, looking exhausted. I thought I had it all figured out, but I guess I still have a lot to learn. And that, Hexagon said gently, is the true wisdom of Hexagram 64. It teaches us to be okay with not having all the answers, to adapt when things don't go as planned, and to keep learning and growing. Zoran nodded thoughtfully. So, being wise isn't about knowing everything. It's about being ready to learn from anything. Exactly, Hexagon beamed. You're getting it, my scaly friend. Just then, the family of goats returned, carrying a large basket of berries. They placed it in front of Zoran, bleating their thanks. Zoran's eyes lit up. Hey, look, this unfinished journey did have snacks after all. As Zoran shared the berries with Hexagon and the goats, he couldn't help but laugh. Life might be an unfinished symphony, but oh, what a wonderful tune it was. The end. In this story, we've explored the meaning of Hexagram 64 Wei Chi in a humorous and child-friendly way. The main lessons learned are: 1. Continuous growth. Life is a journey of constant learning and development. We're never truly finished growing or learning. 2. Embracing uncertainty. It's okay not to have all the answers. Uncertainty can lead to new discoveries and opportunities. 3. Adaptability. When things don't go as planned, being able to adapt and find new solutions is crucial. 4. Unfinished doesn't mean unsuccessful. Even incomplete or imperfect actions can lead to positive outcomes. 5. The value of the journey. The process of learning and growing is just as important as reaching any particular goal. 6. Turning setbacks into opportunities. Challenges and mistakes can be valuable learning experiences if we approach them with the right mindset. 7. Humility. Recognizing that we always have more to learn keeps us open to new experiences and wisdom. These lessons are presented in a light-hearted, humorous way that children can understand and enjoy, while still conveying the deeper wisdom of the I Ching hexagram. The story shows Zoran learning to embrace the ongoing nature of wisdom and growth, emphasizing that it's okay not to have everything figured out as long as we remain open to learning and helping others along the way. In summary, Hexagram 64 encourages awareness, attention to details, and avoiding premature conclusions. Be like the young fox, almost there, but mindful of the tail.